Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second down carry for Jones. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's completed right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Ready to send this one away. Washington now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, it's Tracy. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. A give right side to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Man in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. McCarthy throwing here. He's on the move. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This will be caught by Cooper. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Right, ready to send this one away. Washington now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
19 Lions. Come on, set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Stays in the pocket. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They put a receiver in motion right. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is Cup inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. If anyone is still doubting that this guy has an NFL caliber arm, Brock, add that to the list of highlights he can use in his defense. That was an NFL throw.
And got to be such a confidence builder. Yes, the game is faster. Yes, the windows are smaller. But when you execute with precision, touchdowns can follow.
Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. McCarthy looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Escapes the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Back to the air, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Go! 70 range. 70 range. Get up.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Pass his man. It's Addison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be second down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Third and long for him here. He's on the move. Has the connection to Jones. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. McCarthy to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 21, he finds Slayton. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy taking a shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. And the kick is good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Mustang 19.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st and 10 from the 41. On play action now, McCarthy. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Jones goes up and over for the touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichard on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10 now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tracking 60. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's a throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Buys time, rolling right. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely.
And the Giants are too much. They take him down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Let's go. Warriors 70.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to pass on first. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's on the move. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Taken in by Bellinger. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They're throwing it. He's got Bellinger. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
79 Broncos. Set go.
To throw it on 1st down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Has his man. It's Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now it's 2nd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hauled in left side. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on 1st down. He finds Neighbors right side. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. From the pocket, looking for a target.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And that's a New York touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast. Jones once more. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colson Adebo's got it. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. Gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, New York. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Forced out to his right. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. All right, set now, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. from the 48. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a 21-yard gain. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 21. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. He finds Slayton, and he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They are throwing it again. And oh, he got it! Interception! Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Jones reels it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense in the hurry-up here. He'll throw it. Has the connection to Hockenson. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They give to Jones, right side. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. They did it. He made the interception. And the Giants have some new life in the fourth. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18 run, 18 run. Shut up. 7-5, 7-5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Mustang 19. Set. Go.
He's going to throw this one. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now a give to Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Giants using their first time out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. This will be a 44-yard look. Smith able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Pass play coming here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Wow, it's free again! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports,